Alright, yeah, and welcome back to some more Magic Duels with our Esper control deck. So, without further ado, let's not waste any time. Let's get into the game. I will see you there. Alright, we're in, and we're on the draw. We've got some hand fixing, some removal, and a board wipe, and all of our colours as well. I think we can keep this being on the draw as well. We could see something nice. Our opponent is playing slightly more cards than they should, which bodes well for us. Let's go with the Shambling Vent. So next turn we can go Island, Telling Time, and that will allow us to go with the Glacial Fortress untapped if that's what we want to go with. Green, White, Lone Rider. Well, Languish is going to be pretty cool, so might Oath of Liliana if he doesn't play any more creatures. We shall see, shan't we? Right. Island and pass. My apologies, that was me. Let me put my phone on silent. There we go. Right, gets him for one. Maybe a little bit more if he wants to flip it. Looks like he does not. But he does go with a Duskwatch Recruiter, so we're going to go Telling Time. And Liliana's pretty sweet. And so is Scatter to the Winds. So Liliana can kill the Lone Rider. I think maybe we'll go Oath of Liliana first, see for which one he sacks, and then next turn if he sacks the Duskwatch, then we can kill the Lone Rider with Liliana. That would be lovely. Worst case scenario, we would then just board wipe. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. So, Glacial Fortress, Oath of Liliana, make you sacrifice a creature. Does he go for damage, or does he go for potential upgrades with his Lone Rider? He goes with his Duskwatch. Okay. Oh, Solemn Offering. We lose out on a zombie. That's fine. We are going to have to go Ether Hub, though, to get our double black unless we draw one, because we're not going to be able to get these guys untapped. Oh, yeah, of course, he now has enough. Well, goodbye. Oath of Liliana. See you later, 4-4. And Sunken Hollow, pass the turn. Forgot about the life gain on Solemn Offering there. Straight flip for a Lone Rider. Okay, he goes with a From Beyond. That's going to generate him some Scions. He's not going to be able to keep them, though, because we are going to be able to kill them with Liliana, which is cool. So I'll go Liliana. And we'll drop the Sunken Hollow, as it is a tap land, and we'll take up Liliana with no targets. So there shouldn't be anything hasty coming out to stop Liliana here. We do also have ourselves a 2-2 as protection as well, thanks to the Oath. Yeah, he's going to want to do that. He needs to put counters on this, otherwise he's going to lose it. Alright, he's lost it. So this is like green-white life gain based stuff then, by the looks of things. Obnixilis is obnoxious. Right, kill that. Turn these guys into 1/1s, which are future targets for Liliana. Play our Ether Hub. And do we go with Obnixilis? Yeah, I think we slam an Obnix. The only risk here is that he could have something in his hand to deal with it. Since we are tapped out, we can't counter it. But 2 Planeswalkers are going to be really hard for him to deal with. I'm not going to minus Obnixilis to kill the servos. Because if he wants to deal damage to our Planeswalkers, he's going to have to attack into our zombie. And then Liliana can just pick them off naturally anyway. Sun Petal Grove. And Anissa. Alright. Good choice. Ticks down for Nissa so that he can get in. We're just going to double block, because I might end up board wiping, who knows. Well, actually, we can minus Obnixilis, suit up the Shambling Vent, take out Nissa. Cruel Reality, there's our win condition. Very nice. Yeah, I think this is the best route, to be honest. It's not the greatest use of a minus on Obnixilis, and we are playing into Blessed Alliance a little bit here. So hopefully he doesn't have it. But worst case scenario, we lose a Shambling Vent, and he makes a plant token next turn that we can kill with Liliana. Yeah. There we go. Tick up Lily, no targets. Very close to ultimate now. Liliana's so good. Oh. Left alone, she can do a lot of work. And our opponent... Ooh, Oblivion Sower. Okay. Hits no lands whatsoever, but does hit some really useful stuff to us, unfortunately. Okay, well, we hit a land, so that means we hit Cruel Reality, so Oblivion Sower's gone. Tick up with Obnixilis. And we got a Sorin. Tick up with Liliana, she's ready to ultimate next turn. Pass the turn, he has to sacrifice. Mine triggers first, thank God. There we go. He gets the Scion. Plays a Gideon. And looks like he's making a token. Yeah. Okay. So. We can go tick up Lily, kill the Scion. We can minus Obnixilis, kill the token. And then we can Sorin, kill Gideon. Leaves us with 2 mana left open. With that plan. Gideon needs to die though, this is the thing. So I think Sorin's coming down to take care of Gideon. -4 on Gideon. Evil Super Friends enabled. Destroy that. And kill that. She's ready to ultimate next turn, and we can keep her around as well to keep killing off these tokens. He takes 5 because he has no creatures. Gets the Scion. He plays a Philidar Cub to destroy our Cruel Reality, and a Ronus. Ronus gonna be a little harder to deal with, but in fairness, as long as we can kill these two, he has to sacrifice his Ronus to our Cruel Reality. Unless he sacrifices this in response. But we're going to ultimate Liliana. She's probably going to seal the deal anyway. And then let's start ticking up on our stuff as well. See what other answers we can get in our hand. More lands. And tick up Sorin. Revealing a 3 damage spell. Okay. We can actually... he's had enough. We can actually kill Ronus next turn by using Languish and then ticking up with Liliana if she survives. Because that will essentially mean that he goes down to a 1-1 and then Liliana gives it -2/-1, giving it 0 toughness and killing it. Which is cool. I think I'm going to Glimmer of Genius. And we already made our land drop, didn't we? So, bottom both of those. Gideon. Yeah, let's Gideon. Make an ally token. And then on our end step, we make 3 zombies. Thanks to our emblem. And another one thanks to playing Gideon. Veladar Cub takes care of Cruel Reality. The Saki's from Beyond, searching for an Ulamog. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to be able to kill his mana sources with our Liliana by taking out his Scions, so he's not going to get to Ulamog anytime soon. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is like 99% won already. I can't think of a single thing that would really get them out of this situation. Ronus is the only annoyance here, and as soon as we find an Anguished Unmaking, that's gone as well. And passes. Alright. Ah, well, Declaration in Stone also does it. Declaration in Stone, kill Ronus. Give him a clue. Tick up Sorin. Gets a land. Tick up Liliana, kill a Scion. Probably sacks it to draw a clue. No. Fair enough. Right. Tick up Obnixilis, draw a card. Tick up Gideon, turn him into a 5/5. Suit up the Shambling Vent. And swing with everything. Now holding up counters as well for the next thing that comes down. He's probably going to block with a Scion on our 5/5. And then we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 zombies on our end step. Liliana's ultimate is just so busted sometimes. He's at 4. We get 7 more zombies to keep our planeswalkers safe. He cracks his clue. And is this going to be the end for our opponent? Even a board wipe doesn't save him because we've got Gideon to get him for 5. So you'd need like a board wipe and a Blessed Alliance. Tragic Arrogance. Oh no no no. Calculated Dismissal. And I'll take the Fatal Push. Not that I really need it, but there you go. Go to combat. Swing on in. It's 26 damage coming at you. Sweet. Alright, let's go on to the next game, Mama, shall we? Alrighty then, we're in, and we have counters, but not double blue. And, yeah, we don't really have the mana to do anything out of that hand. This one, it's got a counter and we can cast it, and it's got a Fatal Push in the early game. I think it's better than the previous one, despite having not as much to do. Leads off with a Shambling Vent. Okay. Well, I think I am going to... So I'll just drop the tap land. Or shall I just Evolving Wilds? I think we've got plenty of lands in our hands, so thinning out our deck seems like a better option. I'm going to go grab an island. We need a lot of blue in this deck. And then next turn we can go Swamp, and then all of our lands other than the Shambling Vent will come into play untapped. Wayward Servant is going to die. There is no way I let that survive. So, Swamp, and we'll pass, but we will catch it on his turn. Before a creature enters the battlefield, or he goes to combat anyway. And he's dead. Alright then, hope for no follow-up play. If he has no follow-up play, then we get to hold up a counter. Which would be nice. Goes with Evolving Wilds, Cemetery Recruitment to get back the Servant. And he draws a card as well, because it's a zombie. Alright, well, that's not too bad. Still get to counter it on the way down. And we get to counter the next thing he casts as well, all the way up to Jace, which is going to be quite nice. Land into Wayward Servant, counter Wayward Servant. Just hope he doesn't have a 1-drop. And passes. Alright. Never. I see. We're just going to go Shambling Vent and we're going to pass. It's sorcery speed, so if we did want to use it, we'd have to use it next turn anyway, so I think might as well play a tap land and go for the counter. Dread Wanderer, you can have that one. I think that was a bait card, and I think a bigger one's going to come out. Something like a Lord. Goodbye, Lord. So, let's hope to draw another counter. Hey, alright. Oh, I approve. Right. Let's go. We are pretending to hold up our Shambling Vent for the Dread Wanderer, but really I'm just going to be holding up this counter. Just hoping to... he's actually getting in. Has he got a Fatal Push, do we reckon? I'm going to take it. The chance of removal on our Shambling Vent's too much, and then he can follow up with a 4-drop. And he's actually just going to pass. Okay. Bouncing a 1-drop that comes into play tap doesn't seem that great for Jace, because it'll just knock him down to the point where Dread Wanderer would normally, if we'd attacked. It's also going to drop our shields down, which is why I'm not too happy to play it down just yet. Plus he could just have a Never and then we're no further on, really. So I think holding up a counter with Glimmer of Genius backup, and obviously Shambling Vent as well, it's just a little bit better. Get in for 2. We can keep taking this for quite some time. So if he just wants to attack and pass, then it's fine by us. And he does. I wonder what's in his hand that he doesn't want to cast. We can make our land drop, so we'll do that. Ah, should have pardoned them. Hello, cruel reality. Well, that is going to mean that that Dread Wanderer disappears. And he's going to need to have either removal for this, which he may very well have, or he's going to have to start playing creatures down every single turn and losing them. Which means if he plays 2 creatures every turn, I only have to counter or remove one of them myself. The Cruel Reality will do the rest. Liliana's Mastery. Well, that is slightly unfortunate, but it's not so bad since he needs to have creatures for it to be good. And he's about to lose one of them, and I can bounce the other with Jace. So we can slam that down. And still hold up a counter. So, bounce one of his zombies. He sacks the other to the Cruel Reality. And then we're back where we left off. On a sweet board state. He can get in with his Shambling Vent, but it's not enough to kill Jace. Unless he's got, oh, what's the... Inner Ketra's name, I think it's called. Something like that. Something to do with the Ketra. Pump spell for zombies, essentially. I think he's just going to get in for that 2 damage on Jace. Which means we are going to have to hold up Shambling Vent to keep him safe in future turns. But he's also going to have to play a creature here, otherwise he's going to lose either his Shambling Vent next turn by tapping it down, or 5 life. And a Liliana. Hello. Right, tick up Jace. It's a telling time. I'll take that, actually. So, Got 4 mana left after the Shambling Vent activation. I think we hold up our counterspell and telling time here. Maybe we should telling time now, actually. No, because if you're telling time now, we can't activate our Shambling Vent and hold up a counter by the looks of things. Unless I'm doing the math wrong, which is very, very likely. Alright, he loses 5. Makes his land drop. In comes old Venti. And we suit up our Shambling Vent. We've got counters for his removal for it. So he's going to need 2 removal spells for the Shambling Vent. There's the Fatal Push. We thought he might have it. Does he have another one? He does. Okay, we lose our Jace, but we get a Liliana back anyway. And an Oath of Liliana. Well, I'm going to take both of these over land anyway. Goodbye, Jace. It was nice knowing you. Doesn't have a 1-drop though. I don't know how to proceed here. Because we can't protect Liliana if we play her. Which means she's dead in a couple of turns from the Shambling Vent. He's losing 5 a turn though, so he's still dead in roughly 4 or 5 turns. Give or take from the Shambling Vent's life total, life gain there. If you find an answer for it, then that'd be great. We don't have one just yet though, we need something like a Fatal Push. Something instant speed that attacks creatures even if they're lands. I don't know. I think we just pass. I'd like a creature to come down for Oath of Liliana to hit. It's kind of a greedy play, I know, but it should hopefully work out for us. I can't understand how he doesn't have a creature in his hand. He must either be insanely flooded or they're all... Well, even if they're pump spells, it must be creature removal. Most of all. Okay, we go down to 14, he goes up to 16. Virtual 11 for him, actually. You get more lands. This is tough. Tough position he's found us in. I guess we'll Oath of Liliana then. We're not getting value out of it. Not the way we'd hope. And I guess we'll slam our Liliana. We get a zombie token, which can, of course, die to a Fatal Push or something like that. But that keeps him from attacking us for a little while. And keeps him off Liliana for a turn, hopefully. And there's a Grasp of Darkness. Okay. Takes another 5, down to 11. So we kind of expected this situation. But he doesn't seem to have an answer for our Cruel Reality, so we're still in really good shape. As long as he's not playing creatures. Liliana's got a few turns left in her. Crypt Breaker dies to Liliana. Oh no, it doesn't. Oh god, he's got Lords, hasn't he? Well, we've got a Languish. So I hope he plays some more stuff. He can't actually get in with the Shambling Vent this turn, so that's going to be nice. Insidious Will. Can we counter and Insidious Will? Yes, we can. Oh, can we board wipe, sorry, in the Insidious Will? Yes, is the answer. Alright, Languish. Kill his board state, make him take another 5. In a Ketra's name. Ah. We could have countered that, but we don't need to. Because he didn't do the math. Okay. Pass the turn, he takes another 5. Is he actually going to suit up his vent in response? So that he has to sacrifice his vent instead of taking 5? I think his vent's the only thing keeping him in this, to be honest. He's effectively taking 3 a turn. Anguished Unmaking. Nope. Actually. Choose new targets for that spell. That is now targeting your own Liliana's Mastery. Alright, he's dead. How could you kill your own enchantment opponent? How could you? And a Sorin. Sorin might kill him on the spot, so we're going to cast it. Take up Sorin. Because he can suit up his Shambling Vent on his turn and sacrifice that in response to the Cruel Reality, which would keep him alive. So I figured Sorin would be better there. Alright guys, well that is going to do it for today's episode. I do hope you enjoyed. We had quite some serious luck with this deck actually. It's really performing now after those changes that we've made. So if you did enjoy the content, then be sure to like and subscribe. And if you're interested in more content as well, I do offer on Patreon for $1 a month minimum. You get access to Gwent videos and Magic Duels videos every single week, as well as access to polls and things like that, so you can vote on what goes on the channel. Anyway guys, if you do want to support like that, it is insanely generous of you and I'm very grateful. But I do hope you've enjoyed regardless, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.